Hi, I'm Megan and welcome to my very first YouTube video. I am a mom of two boys, they're 9 and almost 7, and I am a full-time online reseller of mostly women's and kids' clothes and shoes, but also a few men's items, and I've been really into handbags lately. You can find me mostly on Kidizen. My shop name there is Tiny Adventures in Hudson Kids. I'm a style scout for other families in the Hudson Valley area. I'm also on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, also Grailed and Depop and Tradesy, but not as much there. My shop names are all variations of Tiny Adventures. And I'm also on Instagram. I have a little bit of a Reels addiction, so next time you're scrolling, if you want to find me, it's tiny_adventures_resale. I thought I'd start with just kind of a brief timeline of how I got here, I guess. And then I'm mostly selling on consignment, so I thought I'd also show some of the favorite items that I've gotten this week. So if you want to just skip ahead to that, I promise I won't be offended. I'll put a timestamp down here so you know where to go. So timeline. 2015, I started selling on Kidizen and Totspot. I just kind of stumbled upon them when I was doing research for work. And my youngest son was just starting to outgrow all of his clothes and I had nothing to do with any of it. So I started selling on Kidizen and making a little bit of money just to, cover the purchase of new secondhand clothes for my kids. But I was working full time in event marketing. So I was just, sharing on lunch breaks and, shipping in the morning on my way into the office, stuff like that. It was just really a hobby for 5 years, but I was picking up lots of information about, different brands that did well. I saw what other people were looking for. I paid attention to what other people were selling. And then 2020 hit. And as we all know, events stopped happening very abruptly. Thankfully, I had an employer that still kept us working for as long as they could, but ultimately I was furloughed. So then I started, going around the house trying to find everything we could possibly sell online just to try and fill the gap between unemployment and bills. And then August, thrift stores started opening. So, I started thrifting for profit, which I had never done before, but saw pretty quick results with that. And then in September, I decided I would apply to be a style scout with Kidizen. So I don't work directly for Kidizen, but it's a program that they kind of give you all the tools that you need to work on consignment for families. So I got a few clients right away, had success with that, shop growing, sales growing, but it was still very much part-time because, kids were home, trying to homeschool, most stressful time of many of our lives. And then by, I think, July of 2021, I learned of an app called Flyp. Flyp is another consignment app. It just pairs up clients who are either other resellers who have, too much inventory or just people trying to clear out their closets. And then you can apply to be a pro seller. So I started getting more inventory that way. It was easy just because, I didn't have to drag the kids to the thrift store with me, which nobody likes to do. And it was just a really easy way to get more women's and men's items as well, which I had been hoping to add to my shop anyway. So it just was kind of the perfect timing for me. And now, almost a year later, I'm still using Flyp for a lot of my sourcing. I think it's probably the bulk of my sales and get a lot of great stuff. And I don't have to drive 40 minutes to my favorite thrift store. So I do still go thrifting. I kind of miss it sometimes, but I've been keeping myself busy. So was that brief enough? I tried. So let's jump into some of the favorite things that I've gotten this week. This first lot, I actually sold one item already. It was the Free People Ruby Shacket. I accepted an offer yesterday for $80. I think I had listed it at about like $100 because retail was $128, but I saw a lot of comps in like the $90 to $100 range, but $80 worked. And then one of my new favorite brands to sell that I would never find in thrift stores around here is Johnny Was. This is there's no size tag on it. I think it's a small, but it's just everything of theirs is just so beautifully embroidered and nicely done. I've sold a lot of new with tag stuff. I think one of my clients must work there or something because she's posting lots every once in a while. But this one is probably, I would think, would sell for between like 60, 75. We'll see about that. And then another Johnny Was item from that same lot is a kind of duster length hoodie, also embroidered. It kind of has like a burlap look to it, but it's soft, so it doesn't actually feel like burlap. That would not be pleasant. But also, yeah, this one's an extra small, but their stuff is really oversized. Should I try it on? I want to try it on. So yeah, this is an extra small. I'm usually a small, but this is like still roomy. So yeah, I think the duster might sell for like 100 to 125. I might have overestimated on that one a little bit for the condition that it's in. Like, that's one thing with Flyp, you can only see one photo, so they'll call it gently used, but you know, everyone's definition of gently used is different. So it does have some pilling on the side. So, I don't know, I got an offer for 100 that now I'm thinking maybe I should have accepted, but anyway, moving on. And then I mentioned I'm getting really into handbags, which is ironic because I was never into designer handbags for myself, but this is a Love Betsy by Betsy Johnson. So Love Betsy, I believe, is like more of a mid-range line of theirs, but I just thought this was really cute. It has a crossbody strap, which is inside right now, but it's new with tags. I saw one on eBay that sold for $35, which I believe was used. So I listed this one at like $45. And then keeping with the bags, this Coach Hobo Bag, it's kind of like a bronze metallic color. I sold one very similar to this, but it was more of a rose gold. It went for $60, I think, on eBay plus shipping. So this one I might start at $60 and expect that it might sell closer to like $45 or so. I don't know, I'm still learning about bags, so I need to do a little bit more research to figure out where I'm gonna land on that one. And then same thing with this. This is LK Bennett. It was a collaboration designed with Rosamund Pike in like 2013, so it's a little bit older, but it's still in good condition. It has a few dots on the front, which I have not tried to get off yet. I don't know, I'm always nervous, but I'll try. But it's like super roomy on the inside, super soft lining, be a great weekender bag. But I saw an exact one in this color sold on Poshmark for $300. But then now that I'm looking deeper, I'm seeing more of like 100 and to 150 in different colors. I mean, it is in good condition. There's a little bit of wear on the handle, but again, the one that was on Poshmark that sold for $300 was in similar condition. So they retail for $6 something, I think. So I listed it at $2.99, and we will see. Great, and this last lot, I'm just going to show you all 5 items because I'm really excited that she actually sent it to me, because sometimes you get new people who haven't used the app before and they'll accept your application and then just ghost you. So I was excited. BHLDN, Anthropologie brands, new with tags, right in time for wedding season, yay! But it has a tulip skirt, midi length. It's just really pretty, and I think I saw comps in the 90 to 100 range for new tags, so it's kind of what I'm expecting. And then also, along with the wedding theme, also BHLDN, these shoes. How cute are these? The bow on the back and the like blue floral pattern. They're size 7, new in the box, and I think comps with those were around 100 as well. Great. And next is this Kate Spade bag, which has become one of my favorite brands to sell. They're so pretty and classic, and I love them. But this one I think I listed at $128 or something like that, but then I saw later that they're on sale on Kate Spade's website for like $139, so I might have to go a little bit lower. We'll see about that. And then the holy grail, the last 2, Rothy's. I am always so hesitant about Rothy's. Like, I used to have a pair and I sold them, and I wish I kept them just so I could like compare all the little details, because I'm sure they're fine. Like, if somebody's gonna recreate Rothy's, like, would they really make this color? Like, this combination is retired. I see them listed up to 200 on Poshmark, but I think the actual like solds are more like 120, 150, something like that. So we'll see about those, but I'm really excited to get those listed today. And then these are the Chai colorway. They're square toe, and these both are size 7, and I'm just really excited about that. So I'm gonna go get the rest of these listed. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Megan. I am Tiny Adventures Resale on Instagram, Tiny Adventures everywhere else. And thanks so much for watching. If you have any requests for future videos, whether it's about like using Flyp or about selling on Kidizen, anything at all resale related, please leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and all that YouTube stuff. And thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.